Roman numeral 7, babe, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I take your dreams and make them multiply. If this world was mine, I take your enemies in front of God. Introduce them to that light, hit them strictly with that fire. This a bop, do your dance, let them watch. She a fan, he a flop, they just wanna kumbaya, nah.
This world concrete, flowers grow. Heartache, she only doing what she know. Weekends, get it popping on the low. Better days coming for sure. If it was up to me, I wouldn't give this nobody no sympathy. I'll take away the pain, I'll give you everything. I just wanna see where you wanna see.
Welcome people dems. Welcome to my channel. This is your first time. This is a space for me to react to all the incredible things that you send me to react to, from music, movies, anime, TV series, and today I was actually sent this from one of my Patreon members. This is Kendrick Lamar and SZA with Luther from GNX, and I reacted to the album, and it was the first rap album that I'd reacted to on the channel, but also the first rap album that I'd really listened to with so much kind of like intensity, like to try and understand everything he was saying in it, as opposed to just like a bop on Spotify. Do you know what I mean? Actually taking the time to appreciate the art behind it, and I loved it. Like, I absolutely love that album, and I really can't wait to go back and actually go back into some more of his albums. But before that though, I told them from my Patreon member Brenda, big up Brenda, that he actually dropped a video for Luther, and Luther was actually one of my favorite tracks of the entire album. Like, I absolutely loved it. It was such a vibe. So let's waste no time and let's find out what the music video is saying. I bet it is fire. I know that like this must be getting people ready for the tour as well, because I know that in fact I think the tour already started, right? Because I'm sure that like there was a record or something that there's something. What was it that they... In fact, I'll soon tell you. So Kendrick Lamar and SZA shatter record for highest grossing hip hop show. So Kendrick Lamar and SZA's Grand National Tour, also support from Mustard, and it didn't take long to make history. The Grand National Tour from Kendrick Lamar, his former TDE partner SZA, and star West Coast producer Mustard has brought a lot of opportunities for fan engagement. Whether that's a not beauty pop-up or a crowd of over 40,000 fans, this trek kicked off on a good note. As caught by NFL podcasts and others on Twitter, their concert in Houston on Wednesday, April 23rd, reportedly became the highest grossing hip-hop show in history. It reportedly garnered $9.44 million. Their Grand National opening in Minneapolis just last week was the previous record holder, according to touring data, becoming the first rap show to gross over $9 million. Before that, Eminem held the record, which he set at 2019 in Melbourne. I mean, that's incredible, isn't it? As I say, for me, it makes me even more intentional in wanting to be like, right, and just need to like dive even deeper, because you know I'm at they used to call them glory hunters, didn't they, when it comes to football, when you just jump on a football team that like, oh, they're doing well, I'm suddenly here for support. And I don't want to do that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want to understand that almost from grassroots. And obviously, it's never too late to learn. Do you know what I mean? And that's the goal. But it's just difficult when there are so many other things that I'm reacting to as well. But yeah, that's pretty amazing, man. So, okay, well, let's see what the video is saying. It's 16 million views already. Wow.
If this world were mine. Hey, Roman numeral 7, babe, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I take your dreams and make them multiply. If this world was mine, I take your enemies in front of God. Introduce them to that light, hit them strictly with that fire. Fire, 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 fire. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 107, babe, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I'd take your dreams and make them multiply. If this world was mine, I'd take your enemies in front of God. Introduce them to that light, hit them strictly with that fire. This a vibe, do your dance, let them watch. She a fan, he a flop, they just wanna kumbaya, nah.
This world concrete, flowers grow. Heartache, she only doing what she know. Weekends, get it poppin' on the low. Better days coming for sure. If it was up to me, I wouldn't give this nobody no sympathy. I'll take away the pain, I'll give you everything. I just wanna see when you wanna see. It go in, out, door slow. Baby, you was lost, strike close. And I'm with you, everything goes. Come and put that on my soul. Bobby, clown, wrist, froze, check out on the way home. This world, concrete, flowers grow. Heartache, she only doing what she know. Weekends, get it poppin' on the low. Better days coming for sure. If it was up to me, I wouldn't give this nobody no sympathy. I'll take away the pain, I'll give you everything. I just wanna see you, wanna see. If this world
I can't lie, I trust you, I love you. I won't waste your time, I turn it off just so I can turn you on. I'ma make you say it loud. I'm not even tripping, I won't stress you out. I might even settle down for you. I'ma show you I'm a pro. I'ma take my time and turn it off just so I can turn you on, baby. Weekends, get it poppin' on the low. Better days coming for sure.
what are you coming for?
If this world were mine. I give you the flowers, the birds and the bees, and your love beside me. That would be all I need if this world were mine. I'd give you anything.
Listen, I said already that this tune, you get a big old like on that, man. I'm subscribed. I'm not subscribed to you already. Wow. Like, that to me sounds even better than what's on the album. Like, 'cause I don't remember there having such a big part of Luther's song, Luther's original vocals and stuff on there. So like getting to hear like so much more of that as well. Luther is someone who I feel like the same way I'm doing like a Prince journey, yeah. Like I need to do the same with like Michael. I need to do the same with Luther. Like, you know, his name keeps with Stevie Wonder as well. Do you know what I mean? I probably know more Stevie. I do know some Luther, to be fair, but like I don't know as much. But that fusion, yeah, of telling that kind of story, like with Kendrick's tone and his rhythmic delivery, SZA's very SZA-esque vocals. I don't know how to describe them, like, and those lofty, like really kind of sensual in a way, but like just cool vocals with Luther and that beat. Like it all just works so well. So the track, it just reminded me again why I love the tune. So I love that. In terms of the video, what do you call that? What's it called? The proportion of the screen when it's filmed in that kind of way. Is that called like a 3.5mm thing? Is that what it's called? But as soon as I see something like that, it immediately like screams artsy. We're about to see something artsy. Like, and it really was like the black and white. Well, obviously started off with Kendrick in color first, but then the black and white, which was the predominant part of that. Like, and also very strong openings with him just kind of sat there, you know, and then looking up and then it starting, brilliant. And then SZA walking into that guy's apartment, because it looked like she didn't have nothing on her top, like it was just the buttons. And you know, and I kind of forgot for a second that the bar, you know, I'm doing what she knows. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, all right then, cool. It kind of felt like he was talking about like that girl, the lady with the long braids. It also looks weird. She looked a bit like Rosario Dawson. I don't think it's Rosario Dawson, but it looked as though that like he was talking about, you know, taking her up physically. You could see them going up in that lift and stuff, and like, you know, you're the person that like I'm gonna bring with me, basically. And then it kind of looked as though that they hit rock bottom. But then I don't know, because when they hit rock bottom and she opened the lift and he was there, and then he like couldn't look at her, and then he looked at her again and she was SZA, and like he was dancing with her again, and like in the record studio and whatever, and then SZA was with that other guy. So I don't know whether it's, and again I've forgotten really. I can't remember whether the song's basically saying like, you know, you're my ride or die, and regardless, like you're gonna be with me for this entire journey, the good, the bad, the indifferent. That's what I was getting from it, but I don't know if that's right. So let me just bring up the lyrics again. Luther is the third track on the Kendrick Lamar's Kendrick Lamar's sixth studio album GNX, and was later released as its third single. It marks his sixth collaboration with his longtime friend SZA. The title comes from the heavily sampled "If This World Were Mine" by Luther Vandross. The song is built on lush instrumentals and effortlessly fluent lyrical exchanges, putting SZA and Kendrick's notorious chemistry on full display. I actually didn't realise it's the sixth time they've collabed, because I guess the only other one that I'm familiar with is massively commercial, is the Black Panther tune. And let me know all the stars, all the stars, was the tune. In Kendrick's verses, he raps about envisioning a world where pain and conflict are eradicated, replaced by light and empowerment for his lover, and how she keeps him grounded, level-headed, and inspired. SZA's ethereal voice provides a soulful counterpart, infusing the track with raw vulnerability and a deep yearning for connection and growth with her partner. Okay, light and empowerment for his lover. So not just, so I guess a higher mind, literally taking you up, and bringing you to a higher place, a higher plane. But how now she keeps him grounded and level-headed and inspired. So I guess that's the bit that I never got. That I thought that was a negative thing when they came down that lift. The chorus unites their voices, grounding the song and conveying the desire to uplift and to help their partner through trials. And well, I guess that is kind of similar to what I was saying then. Like through the good, the bad, the indifferent. Like, I'm gonna be there for you. I'll be there for you. Like you, that's your person. If this world and mine, all the things you do for that person. Either way, it definitely was giving that unity between, like, you know, someone and their partner. And you know, I think there's a lot of people out there that can relate to that. Whether you are with some, obviously more so if you are with someone, but even if you're not with someone, like wanting that person to kind of go and traverse that kind of life with you, is such a beautiful fusion. Like the song itself is just layered so well, and I love how, like, that bit at the end where they're just dancing to the tune, they basically turned up Luther and be like, yo, we've done the fusion piece, but let's just pay the homage yet and understand this is it's what I would class as a big people tune. It's a big people tune, man. Like, just so, like, if there's youngins out there that are bopping to this, like, and now you know, effing with Luther, like, yes, man, that's what music and culture is meant to do, and to bring people together from generations to generation. And actually, I know it says heavily sampled, and it is, but this to me is like a beautiful sample, because it's like I've taken a sample, but I've done something amazing with it. Do you know what I mean? I've done something that is memorable. Like, you hear that song and you remember the tune. And the video is beautiful. It's really, really, really beautiful. So yeah, man, I love that. I really, really enjoyed it. Love to know what you guys made of this. How did you find this version in comparison to the album version? Are you going to the concert? Have you already been to the concert? Like, yeah, let me know some of your thoughts in the comments below. But if you did enjoy this reaction, then please do drop me a like and subscribe. That'd be amazing. Thank you so much. And it really does help with like the algorithms and stuff as well. So that's really, really awesome. And if you do want access to my reactions before they come to YouTube, then please do head over to my Patreon, which is a great way to help support the channel, and it's a great way to connect with me more as well, and yeah, it's a great thing to do. So yeah, for now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.